Hello, Raymond Park colleagues. This is Lori Cheek, Language Arts on Team 8-2. I was talking the other day with Brian, talking about aligning our unit standards to our unit plans with Acuity learning support. So I wanted to quickly show you how you can assign and see what students have done for accountability reasons. This also would be good for kids to work on independently, maybe while you are doing group work on something else, especially the assignments that were self-assigned through Acuity based on what they missed. But it would also be good to do as a lesson. You could go over it together as a class if it was a current standard that you're working on. So you first go to Learning Support and Assign and Report. You can click on Filter Results. Now this took a while to actually load. I cut out that part of the video, but it does take a minute. You can click which class you want. So if I want to view my Block 1 class, all my students are clicked. Right now what I'm going to do is see what standard they were already assigned automatically by Acuity. So I go to grade level. I can look through the standards. There's even more filters you can do here. But say I want everyone to do cite textual evidence that most strongly supports analysis of what the text says explicitly. Go ahead and click that. And even if I hit save and close. All right, so number one, I can pull up what all the kids have already been assigned. So if you want to see things that they've already been assigned in that standard, you can. As you see, there are multiple things for different students. Those are all the ones not assigned. You can go to the ones assigned already, and you can put not started, in progress, complete, time spent. You can do whatever kind of sorting you want to do to be able to see. I'm going to keep it at these right here so I can see what everyone's done. So I can tell that the following people have done assignments or have not done assignments on this topic. I see that they all have this same activity and it says not started. So this is where you can get that accountability piece and see if they've started, if they're working on it, or whatnot. Once they get a score, I'm pretty sure what will show up is reassign if you need to, if they don't do well enough and you want them to redo it. But you can kind of see all of the ones that they've been assigned but have not started or finished yet. As you can see, some students have been assigned more than one assignment on that standard. So here Gracie has 2 different assignments. If you want to make sure that your students are all doing the same assignment with you, maybe you have one posted, because you can click on this and it does show the actual resource. So if you want to do it together as a class and kind of explain the tutorials to them instead of maybe them just rushing through on their own and not reading it, you can do that. What you would do would want to view by instructional resource to make sure that they've all been assigned a certain assignment. Okay, so now we have this by instructional resource. So I can see, do all my kids have this particular assignment? And I can quickly look through my roster and see if everyone does. If they were not already assigned it, then they got it correct and don't need help on that. They got it correct on Acuity. Now, I believe if you want to assign it to all of them, you can, and I will talk about that in the next segment of the video. Now, if you want to assign just to everyone a instructional resource, you can just click on Learning Support, then View Instructional Resources, Filter Results. So, like I said before, this one took a long time to load the filters also. I mean, a good 45 seconds to a minute, so you have to be patient. You can click on Standard or Skill Group. I'm going to choose Standard. You can choose what types of activities you want to bring up. I put system filters all, English, and all for delivery mode. Then you can click right here and choose what standard you want. So we want 8th grade. All right, you can filter it by these. So for instance, if I want a writing standard, and I can choose maybe the research process. Okay. And sometimes there's even more subcategories there. But that comes up, I click it and hit save and close. And now I can view any assignments regarding that story. Any assignments, activity, BrainPot, movie, game, tutorial that have to do with that particular standard. And with that, I can click assign. And I can assign that to a particular class or all of my classes. So that way, as a class, we could open up that assignment together, and teacher can explain the tutorial instead of leaving the student alone to do it, and they can go through it that way. So you would just tell the students to look for the particular one in the list they already have that has been automatically updated from their last Acuity test. But if you want them to be all on one at the same time, you could assign it to all classes and make sure to tell them the title. When they open up their study resources, they will see all of the titles and they will be able to pick this one out so that you guys can all do it together. For those of you that don't know me, here is a face to go with my voice, and also an email address. If any of you need any help or want any help about assigning some learning resources through Acuity, feel free to email me or stop on down. I'm in A104. Thanks. Have a great day.